Beneath the frozen surface of the Hubei wetlands lies a geometric marvel of nature, the Lotus Root. The environment is hostile. High-density organic silt creates a powerful vacuum, demanding extreme physical endurance.
Tactile navigation. Without visibility, the harvester must read the mud to locate the multi-linked rhizome.
The reveal. Protected by the mud, the root remains pristine, untouched by light or oxygen.
The one-flow extraction. Maintaining the integrity of the entire chain is the hallmark of a master harvester.
Biological architecture. These longitudinal channels allow the plant to breathe in anaerobic environments.
Primary decontamination. Removing the abrasive silt before the roots are stacked for transport.
The mud silk. These spiral vessels are composed of complex polysaccharides, unique to the Nelumbo genus.
Field logistics. Collecting the bounty from the center of the lake to the industrial shoreline.
Industrial intake. The transition from the chaotic swamp to the controlled environment of the processing plant.
Secondary purification. Ensuring zero sediment remains in the crevices between the root segments.
Mechanical exfoliation. A delicate touch is required to maintain the visual perfection of the ivory grade.
Precision geometry. The iconic wheel pattern is revealed, optimized for high-end culinary presentation.
Chemical stabilization. Maintaining the brilliant white color by inhibiting the enzyme polyphenol oxidase. Starch recovery. Nothing is wasted. The nutrient-rich water is diverted for lotus starch production. Certified authenticity. Harvest motion. Capturing the journey from the depths of the mud to the global table.
Physical resistance. Every kilogram of lotus root requires a massive expenditure of human energy.
Stability engineering. Using simple tools to survive and thrive in a liquid-solid environment.
Releasing the gases. The swamp is a living, breathing laboratory of organic decomposition.
The life cycle. While the flowers are gone, the roots beneath carry the genetic blueprint for next spring. Molecular extraction. Transforming the root into a versatile, high-energy nutritional powder. The final refinement. Lotus starch is prized in Asian medicine for its cooling properties.
Culinary transformation. The starch caramelizes, creating a crisp, nutty texture.
Safety protocols. Constant monitoring of the wetland ecosystem ensures a clean, organic product.
Equipment protection. Filtering the swamp water is essential to prevent internal mechanical erosion.
The harvest at home. For the workers, the root is a source of warmth and vitality in the winter.
Structural integrity. The internal fibers act like biological rebar, giving the root flexibility in the mud.
Macro-logistics. Connecting the remote wetlands to the industrial ports of the coast. Cold chain management. Preventing the roots from waking up and sprouting during transport.
Microscopic energy. A high-density carbohydrate source designed for the plant's winter survival.
Hygiene standards. Zero tolerance for cross-contamination between the field and the factory.
The beauty above, the power below. The harvest honors the hidden strength of the plant. The eternal cycle. As long as there is mud and water, the harvest will continue.
The human connection. The one flow is powered by the expertise of the individual.
Exposing the ivory. The transition from the dark earth to the light of the kitchen.
Preservation technology. Removing moisture to create a long-lasting, nutrient-dense snack.
Ecological responsibility. Returning the water to the pond cleaner than it was taken.
Artisanal byproduct. exploring the ancient craft of lotus silk weaving.
Industrial versatility, creating semi-finished products for the global food industry.
Hydrodynamic control, managing the pressure to suit the specific density of the mud bed.
Social impact. The mud silk is the lifeblood of the Hubei wetlands.
Diversified harvest. Every part of the lotus plant is a resource of extreme value.
The contrast of purity. Out of the darkness comes the most pristine vegetable in the world.
Precision agriculture, setting the stage for the next 8-month growth cycle.
Global reach. Fresh Hubei lotus root reaching London and New York in under 48 hours.
Winter's work. The colder the weather, the crisper and sweeter the lotus root becomes.
Sweetness verification. The frost triggers the conversion of starch to sugar, enhancing the flavor.
Harvest motion, where the raw power of the swamp meets the precision of the machine.
Mechanical uptime. Keeping the one flow moving requires constant technical vigilance. Gastronomic heritage. A dish that represents the balance of textures and the soul of the harvest.
Resilience of the worker. The harvest doesn't stop for the weather.
Geographical pride. The world's best lotus root, grown in its ancestral home.
Biological interface. How the plant manages nutrient intake while resisting the silt.
Deep cleaning. Ensuring the internal structure is as pristine as the exterior.
The night shift. In the peak of the season, the harvest continues under the stars.
The infrastructure of the harvest. A massive operation fueled by the demand for the mud silk.
Nutritional science. Understanding why this vegetable is a staple of the healthy Asian diet.
The beauty of the process. Even in the mud, there is light and color.
Traditional packaging, using natural materials to maintain moisture and prevent bruising.
Healing from the mud. The versatile uses of the Nelumbo rhizome.
The period of rest. The earth recharges for the next generation of the mud silk.
The pride of the Hubei harvester. A master of the mud.
Beyond food. The potential of lotus fiber in the world of sustainable fashion.
Releasing the essence. The final stage of the journey from the dark swamp. The path of the harvest. From the heart of China to the global table.
Visual contrast. The ivory of the swamp presented as culinary art.
Technical monitoring. The balance of pressure is the secret to a perfect extraction.
The rebirth. The cycle of the mud silk begins again. Sustainable industry. Powering the one flow with clean, renewable energy.
Pure concentration. The essence of the Hubei wetlands in every drop.
The rough exterior. Protecting the smooth beauty within.
Exceptional yields. A testament to the rich nutrients of the volcanic Hubei silt.
The landscape of the mud silk. A masterpiece of human and natural engineering.
Tools of the master. Every instrument is designed for the specific gravity of the swamp. Cryogenic preservation. Locking in the texture and flavor at the moment of peak freshness.
The end of the transformation. The mud silk is ready for the world. The urban-rural connection. How the harvest feeds the modern world. The geometry of life. The mud silk.
The flow stops. The harvest is complete.
Respect for the swamp. From Hubei to your screen. This is Harvest Motion.